the proud promises of the civilized world has always been law, order, peace, and discipline. These ideals have long formed the basis on which countries were classified as first world or third world.
I'm afraid that the people in the West are a little bit tired from the decades of peace, democracy, wealth, and freedom. It is for them self-convenient and maybe a little bit boring.
Administrative justice in Ukraine is not merely a mechanism for dispute resolution. It is a sphere in which the resilience of the rule of law is tested on a daily basis.
The Supreme Court of Sri Lanka found the former executive of this country liable for breach of constitutional duty. The rule of law has been advanced in its full plenitude in Sri Lanka.
In nullifying a presidential election in 2017, the Supreme Court affirmed that fidelity to constitutional procedure is not secondary to political expediency. Even the highest office be subjected to constitutional scrutiny.
Our duty is to protect the law and act in an independent way, just to assure the rule of law. We are judges, we are not political actors, and our duty is to protect the rights and the law under the Constitution, and that is we have done.
Across Europe and indeed globally, narratives questioning the legitimacy of courts have intensified. The chilling effect of this type of action against the judges is a red line not to be crossed.
Judges in the United States, whose jurisprudence has long shaped the global understanding of the rule of law, have faced threats of impeachment from the executive in direct retaliation for independent judicial decisions.
I will not react to the issue of liberal or illiberal shape of democracy, because this is a political issue, and in Hungary, judges are not allowed to express political views. This is our version, our way how we interpret rule of law.
In Luxembourg, the constitutional judges are not nominated by political parties.
Why is defiance of the rule of law gaining political appeal across the world? Why is the rules-based international order under such sustained and coordinated attack? And most importantly, what can we as individual judges realistically do to resist this tide?
For one, never ever give up, as we are in a losing game of chess. Rest assured that the judiciary holds the final move.
We can uphold the rule of law only to a limited extent by our judgments and opinions, but we do not have means to enforce them.
Politicians must not interfere with the substance of judicial decision, but the organization and financing of the courts is a democratic issue too.
Because the rule of law is broad, fragile and powerful, platforms for dialogue, reflection and mutual learning matter more than ever. This is why this platform, governed by Dr. Reayat, is so very precious at this very moment.
The Global South Network provides an important space to share experiences and learn good practices from one another. We simply need an openness to listen.
In this context, dialogue takes on particular importance thanks to Global South Network, which allow us to believe in a better world of the rule of law.